Hi Lincoln Trail. In this video, I'm going to answer the question, where do I find instructions for virtual art class? When a student logs into Google Classroom, each of their Encore classes is listed. Each Encore teacher meets with different classes on a specific day of the week for 30 minutes. Each Encore Google Classroom is labeled with a specific day and time of our live meetings. Students will need to make sure they are joining the correct Encore class every day. Live weekly meetings are part of a student's asynchronous instruction, which means they are a required part of the school day. If a student were to miss a live art meeting, video instructions are updated on the Lincoln Trail Art website on Fridays after school. Now, once a student is in their Google Classroom for Art, all the needed information can be found either in the class stream or under the classwork tab. In the classroom stream, you will find instructions that are updated weekly to help students stay on track for completing their monthly art project. Art projects will follow a very similar timeline to what students follow in the art room. In the first class of every month, I will present our schedule and a choice board for ways to engage in art making. After live instructions this week, students should start making a plan for their project. They could take notes from class or make a sketch of their idea. This will help students make their first mark on that blank piece of paper. In class during week 2, I will present a technique of the month, offer some tips, tricks, and they are ways as students to help them learn and grow as an artist. After live instructions this week, students should be starting their project. Their project can be based on a process that is taught or result in a final product. Their options are very open-ended, so be creative and use any materials you have on hand. In week 3's class, projects should be in progress and being close to being done. When we meet live this week, students can share their work and get feedback if they would like to. Projects should be completed during week 4 so that they can be turned in on time. In week 4's class, I will help any student needing help turning in their work digitally. Projects are due on or by the last school day of the month. In each Art Google Classroom, you will also find a link to the Virtual Art Classroom, which contains links to helpful information, answers frequently asked questions, and houses all previously taught content. This virtual art classroom is a resource students will have access to all school year. Under the Classwork tab, you will find assignments that students are required to turn in. Each week, students will turn in an exit ticket that counts for their attendance. At the end of the month, students will have a Google Docs assignment to turn in a picture of their project and answer questions for their monthly review. Art projects can be completed with any materials, but if you need drawing paper, please let me know and I will get it to your classroom teacher. Art projects can be completed anywhere with anything. For example, if a student wants to paint but doesn't have paint at home, give food coloring a try. Students can make art with natural or household items too. Your imagination is all that you need.